Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Carlo Cicchetto.
And I'm Kirsten Holmes. The weather has calmed down from those downpours and gusty winds earlier today, but coastal flooding will be a big concern as waves continue to pound the coast through tomorrow. Let's get right to Chief Meteorologist Carlene Chavis for first look at your microclimate forecast. What's it out like there right now, Carlene?
Actually pretty nice.
Good.
It's a little chilly out there. You can actually see the full moon. So we do have the full wolf moon. That's tomorrow. And then also talking about the fact that we still have those big waves along the coast.
Yeah.
So the moon's actually going to play into that. Taking a look at current conditions, it's pretty quiet out there. So we had the heavy rain that swept through earlier today. We're seeing maybe an isolated light shower or two. If you take a look at the radar right now, it is not very active. So we're seeing that near the South Bay and also Palomar Mountain. But overall, we're pretty quiet. So the front has moved out, no longer tapping into that atmospheric river across the west. But we are still seeing some scattered showers across northern portions of our state, as well as some snow and some heavy snow that's starting to move into Utah, where they're starting to have warnings popping up for winter weather. A more extensive look for us where it comes to alerts. We're still along the coast with a high surf warning and coastal flood advisory. As I mentioned, the moon comes into play because there's an extra pull on the morning high tide for tomorrow morning. So up to about 6 feet, on top of the fact that we'll have high surf up to about 10 to 16 feet. So flooding will be a concern tomorrow because of that morning high tide during the 8 o'clock hour. Beach erosion, coastal flooding, and hazardous swimming conditions, unless you are a skilled surfer, are expected along the coast. So we'll go ahead and take a look at your complete forecast coming up. Carlo, Kirsten.
Thanks, Carlene. The rain that swept through San Diego today caused flooding in some low-lying areas.
Yeah, it also brought with it some very high surf that led to the closure of the Ocean Beach Pier. CBS 8's Jasmine Ramirez has been following the storm's impact, and she joins us live from La Jolla Shores with the latest. Hey, Jasmine.
Hey guys, yes, as Carlene mentioned, it is very calm out here tonight, but earlier today it was a much different story. We saw widespread rain throughout San Diego County. Just take a look at some of the storm's impacts.
Widespread rain returned to San Diego for the 5th day. This led to flooding in areas like Mission Valley. At the beach, you saw big surf.
Definitely some 10-footers out there.
Nick Rossi took advantage of the waves and surfed at La Jolla Shores this afternoon.
Current's ripping pretty good though, got sucked south pretty good. Pretty busy over by the pier, so quite a few guys showing up.
The high surf came as another winter storm scoured the California coast. It's common to see storms in December and January, but climate scientists tell me having back-to-back atmospheric rivers like this are unusual.
The frequency of them without much time in between is what's causing some of the hazardous conditions and the continuous rainfall.
She says atmospheric rivers are important for California's water supply, but torrential rain day after day can cause problems.
You know, flipping from that drought conservation response to almost a flood response. And so this is something that's unique to California, that, you know, we can be in this drought and then with the right weather pattern end up under flood conditions.
The storm's effects will carry into tomorrow. The surf is expected to rise as high as 16 feet in the morning. San Diego lifeguards are urging caution and recommend you stay out of the water.
It's not for novice or even advanced. These are large surf, large waves, and you have to be very experienced in order to tackle some of this weather.
And tomorrow there will be extra lifeguards out at the beaches just to make sure everyone stays safe during this extremely big surf. Reporting live from La Jolla Shores, Jasmine Ramirez, CBS 8.
Thanks, Jasmine.